Tapi bila I sebut pasal riba tu, dia respon. Tapi I pergi kat bilik tu, gambar
hardcore.
I boleh tengok gambar dia kan.
How can I say his name or no?
Cat will decide whether you consider
Ada bendera Yahudi depan-depan menunang besar gila.
Dia memang kepala Freemason kat situ.
Tak ada hal bro, memang tak ada hal bro. Memang tak ada hal bro. Memang tak ada hal. Yo, drive it on.
the culprits of this movement. Culprits are who? IMF, WHO, IMF,
the central bank,
Central bank.
international settlement, man.
Everything.
Everything.
But what can we do, Doc? This sounds so overwhelming, right? What can we do?
I think I mean Tuan Jufliz, Prince, myself, yourself, I mean kita memang tengah palu kompang ni dah bertahun.
Correct.
Okay, especially lepas this pandemic ni, kita nampak something was not right. I flagged down the pandemic 3 months lockdown. I flagged it.
Correct.
This is a psyops.
Okay, tak apa. I nak tambah sikit lah benda ni sikit lah. What we going to do about this?
Yeah.
Kalau kita kadang gunakan pendapat orang Islam, orang tak nak percaya. Okay, I gunakan pendapat orang yang bukan Islam. James Rickards. Pernah dengar James Rickards? I think one of dia punya last book ialah The Death of Money. He's a lawyer tapi he's a economist. Dia pernah menasihati the defense of the US, macam mana to prevent cyber warfare. Dia advise. He's a good friend of Matthias Chang. Pernah advise Tun Mahathir. I've been following him also. I tahu pun dia tak ambil vaksin. Dia kata if the war akan berlaku, dia kalau berlaku, dia kata satu, you kalau percaya diorang, you duduk kat smart city lah. Semua benda kena catu, kena pakai social card dan sebagainya lah. Kalau you okay, you tak selamat, you are being zombified lah. Lagi satu solution ialah you kena ada rumah-rumah selamat, a safe house away from the city. So apa yang dia cakap tu sama juga dalam kita, dalam Quran dengan Sunnah juga. Mana dalam air fitnah ni, you kena away from the city. Sebab kalau berlakunya keadaan nuclear war ni, sebab dalam surah Isra tu ada dijelaskan ayat 42 mengatakan tidak ada mana negeri tempat yang tidak kami hancurkan sebelum hari kiamat atau kamu akan diazabkan. So there will be two situasi. So kalau berlakunya perang nuklear, sama ada di Mossad, I satu suspect Mossad punya kerja lah. Dia akan guna Mossad untuk instigate sama ada nuklear tu dekat Russia atau dekat Amerika, the big superpower ni. Then everybody start attacking. Kalau berlaku keadaan tu, akan berlaku total lockdown dan sebagainya. And I worry our Malaysia tak boleh function properly. Sebab masa tu kena catu air, catu makanan,
Satu ayam.
kita sekarang ni catu air 3 hari pun kita dah
Esok.
Hari ni 3 hari catu air kita dah bising dah. So kita worry keadaan tu. So selain daripada macam orang tanya dengan saya lah, Ahmad, apa you nak buat? Saya kata macam ni, apa yang berlaku sekarang ni, saya ni macam main bola ni. Saya kena jadi midfield sekarang ni. Selain daripada push orang jadi striker to attack orang jahat ni, sambil tu saya kena defend juga. So kena jaga the striker dengan defend ni. Striker ni macam sekarang lah, kita attack sikit lah, offensive sikit dengan kerajaan, kenapa problem, take legal action, tarik NGO bersama kita gerak. I pun duduk dalam politik under Parti Rakyat Malaysia. Kita gerakkan keadaan-keadaan ni.
Correct.
To have the concern, kita harap pertama mungkin raja tahu, dia mungkin dengan kita. Kalau tak boleh, second, kita anggap yang 90% yang tak faham tu mungkin realize, boleh bersama dengan kita. Yang ketiga, objektif striker ni ialah supaya kawan-kawan kita ni hasil berperang ni rasa macam tak semangat tu, kita kata don't worry, kita masih semangat lagi, we are stay, kita bersama. Kena sabar ni. So kita hope dengan this direction kita boleh still try to score the goal.
That's a good analogy. I'm just thinking out loud now. I'm just thinking out loud in terms of strategy. The fact that I think the whole world, kalau tengok trend case Gaza ni, the whole world is waking up on Gaza. That's something that mungkin 10 years ago we didn't see, right? 10 years ago kita tak nampak from Berlin to New York to Canada to Korea to UK to Paris, right? The president kata, no protest allowed. Ambil kau satu whole stadium turun padang and protest for Gaza. So maybe, I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. You use the analogy of a football team. I believe there have to be some sort of a official team that have to be created. Like, you know, you have the Freemason that was created to control these things. I feel like someone out there have to officially create a team. Then this is a new symbol, and from there you guys share information, for example through Telegram or something. But then people can subscribe to that team, so that you start recruiting actual members to hopefully help you with your gerakan. Don't you think that should be a better way?
Okay, I pernah dengar orang kata kumpulan dipanggil The Q atau ada apa kan. Okay.
The what?
The Q ke apa kan?
Tu siapa punya kumpulan?
Yang lawan all this Freemason thing nanti.
They are the anti-Freemason Illuminati punya group.
Are they here in Malaysia?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, ada satu yang group macam tu kita dengar.
Yeah.
Even dalam kalangan umat Islam pun ada yang buat kerja-kerja macam tu.
Yeah.
Ada
lah.
Yes. Still memang ada. Orang underground sama ada di Indonesia ada. I pun relate dengan kenal kawan kat situ. Okay, they are doing this work. Dan it's not just among the Muslim, among the non-Muslim, the Christian, all over the world.
Yes.
Satu. Kedua, alhamdulillah, I nampak kebangkitan rakyat tu dah ada. You see the concern after this
Correct.
pandemic.
Correct.
Kita tengok maknanya even Jeff Kennedy punya group, doktor-doktor, lawyer di UK yang kita kenal sekarang ni, dia pun dah bangkit rakyat ni.
Correct.
So I kata it's good enough already now. It's just kita nak kenal among kita sekarang ni, building the network. Itu yang important tu.
It's really difficult though. It's really hard. It's memang macam orang they okay lah. I'm just gonna say it now. They don't care.
It's not. I don't think they don't care, bro. I think it's just the information. Even this podcast.
Okay.
You guys have been you guys have been studying this for years. Am I right?
Okay.
That's why bagi korang it's like you can talk about it santai. But even as me as just like a host of this table talk, the information is overwhelming, bro. It's not like they don't care. I feel like there must be a better way to distill the information supaya rakyat biasa boleh telan, faham, then insyaAllah slowly ubah.
Yes, I get it. You know, but when we try to bersuara ke apa, you know, like we'll always end up as the crazy ones. It's always us. When we are trying to give you facts, you know, like look around you, open your eyes, please understand. They no, it's the same thing all the time, you know, like they just
I memang agree. Even until today pun kita tahu the deep state cuma maybe 1%. Budak suruhan ni mungkin 4%. Kita ni mungkin 5%.
Exactly.
90% tak tahu.
Yes.
So 5 against 5. Tetapi mereka ada 3M. They got the money, they got the machinery, they got the media.
Exactly.
I agree point tu. Kita pun dah lama lawan macam-macam cara dah. Kita ni macam orang kata nak tegak keadilan ni macam pegang bara api hari-hari.
And which is
it's not an easy thing.
akhir zaman memang macam tu. Akhir zaman memang macam tu. And here's the crazy part, guys. Here's the crazy part. Dr. Roland, here's the crazy part. In our religion, right, in Islam, benda ni dah di forecast. Akhir zaman, to hold to Islam is like holding
fire.
And the fact that there are 1 billion Muslims out there, and yet many people fail to macam terima this reality that sebenarnya we are being controlled, soon to be controlled. They're still looking for more power from your IMF ke, WHO ke, yang nak control media, Hollywood, music, medical,
food,
and everything. Right up even to press. I mean, you know, they didn't allow Muslim to pray ikut saf.
There you go.
Simple as that. I mean, nobody stood up.
Correct. Waktu PKP. You know, waktu PKP first time dalam sejarah where ada jarak dalam saf. Right? And for some weird reason, even that time I kept tak boleh faham, tapi ramai ikut. Right? Ramai ikut and people give reasons for it. But
it's crazy.
It's so scary. It's so scary. But I mean, kalau ikut go back to Islam, benda ni we can't avoid. It's gonna happen. There's gonna be a great war.
Kena sabar tu. Kata tadi kena sabar. Kita bina network yang kita ada ni.
Yeah,
Alhamdulillah.
I think
I believe that the 5% we still maintain.
The 5% is more. I think kita akan gerak pada satu dimensi of we will have to have our own tribes. People yang have the same like mind, because this war is like what he said. It's a 3M. I would add another one more. Fourth, military mind. Because you see, they can send the cops to you. They can make life hard. So when whether it's Muslim, non-Muslim dekat Malaysia pun, bila kena beratur buat satu benda tu, susah lah. Aku kena kerja. Because the fight is hard.
Correct.
Because it's easy to comply.
Correct.
Because I will look so unified dalam population. Tapi then this community will also take the first stone to throw at you first.
Correct.
Until something happen to them. Bila dah cucuk something, they got sick, then they run to us. I said, you know why? You've come now when I made noise at the start.
Doctor, on that note, before we wrap up, we're going quite heavy. You are quite prominent doctor.
Okay.
You quite bersuara. You have legal cases. What motivates you to still do this when you are being attacked or when you have legal cases? What's your motivation?
I think very simple. I think when doctors take the oath to become doctors, I think we take the oath just not for medicine. I think we take the oath for truth. And you should die for the truth. Simple as that. Because if you want to choose another narrative, just have life easy, life's boring, man.
I agree.
There's no fight.
But doctors, like my idea is doctor, they're so by the books. They have a tough time. Most doctors, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
They have a tough time to believe these kind of theories because they fall in the line of conspiracy theory, right? And that is a.
But it's not conspiracy. Whatever said has happened.
Correct. No, that's a weird thing.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing. Like
It is an international fact actually.
That's the weird thing. A lot of things has happened. We see it. Yet Ramai, like you said, label you guys as crazy.
Yeah.
I thought this is just a conspiracy theory, right? I mean, that's your motivation to get the truth.
Yep.
What's your motivation, Princemeed? You are outspoken on Freemason.
Yeah.
You disappear off and on from social media.
No, man.
Right?
Yeah.
What's your motivation, bro?
Okay, I just want the truth to be out there. We live in a really, really fake world for so long, with the fake food, the medicines and the government and pelbagai. All this sudah dirancang for berpuluh-puluh tahun now, and people just don't understand. I'm always the nut one in the house, you know. Contohnya, kalau buka je Twitter ke apa kan, you search je dekat sana Princemeed, it's always Princemeed has gone too far, Princemeed dah melampau, Princemeed is gila, Princemeed needs help. He thinks that this is a movie. All this is happening right in front of our eyes and we don't even see it, and it's actually insane.
Yeah.
I made a video with him which is like really, really good. We talk about the vaccine ni semua,
All science.
everything, literally every single thing. They say I cannot give the people false information.
To taken down.
Yeah,
So this podcast might be taken down too, or no?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I hope not, because the things he says semua dekat dalam the video,
Yeah.
nobody has ever said it ever.
Here in Malaysia lah. Other countries definitely.
Yeah, you know, it's like macam the people ke siapa-siapa tak pernah cakap benda-benda ni before except for him.
Correct.
And the video got taken down. Why? Because it's so true.
Yeah.
It's facts. They don't like it.
Yeah.
They took it down.
You want to know how many times my Facebook got taken down, Instagram, TikTok just got taken down last week with almost like 200,000 followers. Boom.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So start back again.
But you know what caused me to do this podcast? Selain dari ramai DM minta cover isu IHR ni, something weird that I myself experienced lah. Himpunan Solidarity untuk Gaza ni. There was one, I won't say his name. Dia seorang doktor. Dia ada buat satu himpunan dekat Dataran Merdeka. In that himpunan, people were told to take down the poster of Benjamin Netanyahu, right? So I'm like, huh? And I'm the type of guy that this guy is provoking me now. Sebab for me siapa yang akan terasa pasal Benjamin Mamat ni? Right? Sampai I suruh ada pihak berkuasa, ada polis to take down the poster. So what I did was I made a huge poster, cabar pihak berkuasa to take down the video from me, to take down the poster from me. Last time kita turun padang, we make 2 huge posters. No one berani ask me to take it down. However, what kept perasan, my team pun perasan, there was one group of 3 people. We don't know for sure yet whether they're a PDRM, special branch, atau some agents, followed me from the embassy US all the way to KLCC. Sampai I perasan, me and my bodyguard perasan, I actually called him out. Bang, abang ni bertugas sebagai special branch ke, polis ke, I buat lawal lah ke, agent Mossad. The guy had earpiece. He walked, after I called him out in front of the public, dia macam cuak. He started walking backwards and he started walking away. But there was a group of 3 guys that followed me just because I cabar siapa berani suruh Kepris turunkan the poster of Benjamin Netanyahu. So from there, I did some research, but I'm thinking, okay, this is a doctor. Doctor normally represent WHO. Yang buat decision to take down the poster at his himpunan. And it goes back to the Zionist movement, right? So from there I saw WHO, Israel, and then the fact that I was followed during the himpunan. Something does not make sense. Because if you think about it logically lah, apa yang Kepris buat sangat yang sampai kena ada 3 agent, don't know lah, special branch ke, police ke, plain clothes, yang boleh follow kita from US Embassy
all the way
to KLCC after dah habis. Sampai my staff, I point him, kita ni hati kering sikit. I'm say, abang ni special branch ke, police ke, buat lawak, agent Mossad. He dia buat bodoh-bodoh, then his friends start walking away. And we have it on camera, right? But from there, I just felt really weird how dalam negara Malaysia, in a predominantly Muslim country, how someone might feel tercabar dengan someone like me yang tengah kutuk Benjamin Netanyahu, who's responsible for so many deaths in Gaza. He's like a war criminal. Can you imagine? You don't have the same level of intense zaman bosku. Zaman bosku ramai orang buat badut lah, muka badut. Yo, there was no intensity of information when it come to bosku. It's like almost free. Nak kutuk bosku, kutuk lah. Time tu he was the prime minister of the country. Actually, bosku can do anything he wants to take people down. But it was freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of whatever. But now, sekarang bila ada solidarity pasal Gaza, what I saw from the doctor punya, I tak sebut nama dia lah. Doctor tu kata take down the poster. I marah. I made a big poster. But then when I did my himpunan, walaupun tak ada siapa berani, mungkin pihak berkuasa takut lah kalau Kepris ni viral muka Mamat ni, take down masak lah kita. But the fact there was 3 officers following me from US Embassy all the way to KLCC until I called him out, and he had an earpiece. My bodyguard pun perasan. Dia kata, tak apa, Kepris ni mungkin polis je nak kawal situasi, takut you provoke orang. Siapa akan terprovoke dengan Benjamin Netanyahu kat Malaysia? It's a real question. Who will be provoked? I get it lah, kalau kita buat himpunan, contoh lah, I buat a metaphor lah. If I buat himpunan, I'm pro Superman, I'm anti Batman, mungkin lah fans Batman akan terasa. Sebab tu lah orang nak kawal, sebelum Kepris lawan Batman, baik kita kawal dia. Tapi dekat Malaysia ni, siapa nak back up Benjamin Netanyahu? If it's not those people that be the powers out there yang tengah tak puas hati dengan the fact that I called them out, I fought the institution by doing 2 big poster, and last kita berjaya to bersuara. From there, I suspect maybe this is all linked.
It's definitely linked.
From the doctor, WHO, to your history of the whole Gaza, to our current situation now.
I got a question though, if it's okay. Okay. Ani pasal dari Freemason again. Okay, how is there the Freemason buildings all over the country? How are there satu istana yang besar gila nak mampus in Bukit Jalil, I dah share the semua. I got caught trying to pecah masuk masa tu 3 kali.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw the YouTube.
Yeah. The people tahu pasal this building. Ada bendera Yahudi depan bangunan besar gila, but nobody's doing a thing
Ada
about
bendera?
it. Yeah.
Really? Do you have on camera?
Yes. Ada logo Freemason semua.
Correct me if I'm wrong, doctor.
It's
They put all this under a Rotary club. They make it look like a club, like a golf
It's a
club.
club. It's a club.
Like,
All of these are clubs.
It's a
Yeah,
club,
I
right?
mean, I want to go back to like as young as the Interact Club. I mean, it's good,
Right.
It's part of it.
The reason why I correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, doctor, correct me if I'm wrong. They mask it under a club. They call it a Rotary. Is it
Rotary, Lion Clubs, yes.
Correct. They
Yeah.
mask it as that. And
Yes, correct.
does anyone here knows what's the function of a Rotary Club? Because Ramai doctor dapat the award. And recently the doctor yang viral tu, people ada orang pergi korek kat Facebook. Last doctor yang suruh turunkan poster apa Benjamin Netanyahu tu. Someone shared me a video. Hey Cap, this is the doctor. Look, he got an award from the Rotary Club. What is the Rotary Club?
I mean, it's clubs. It's just
It's a
exclusive
club.
club.
You see, example. If you look at, do you know that the Nobel Prize Award?
Sure.
Okay, it's actually a club event. They pick who they want.
Correct.
And it's a big event. Billionaires attend it.
Sure.
Dia macam ni lah. I'm pretty sure that you have received like course like Cat. We want to award you this award, but you need to buy like 10
The
10
major.
tables.
Yeah.
That kind of crap.
Yeah.
We're going to appoint you. You are the best rapper in town. So what's going on? So
yeah. It's the same.
Yeah, some people crave for this kind of things. Go out there, get this. But of course, there's some segment of philanthropy they do. But belakang ni, the big team agenda. So we're looking at the small rats to the dinosaurs out there. So when we're talking about big Melinda Gates Foundation, everything. The scale of production they can go and invent products. GLCs invest in vaccines and stuff like that. So when the product comes out, they berselindung atas these logos.
I wonder whether we can next time bring a member of a Rotary Club and interview him. Or ex-member. That would be cool. If you're watching this video, guys, siapa-siapa yang member Rotary Club apa, or you're ex-member, I would love to have you on board for the next episode.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Yeah. Closing statements. Any closing statements from you? What do you want to either warn the public atau nasihat the public? What would be your closing statement?
Itulah alhamdulillah lah saya dapat beri kesempatan untuk bercakap ni dan dapat berjumpa kawan-kawan baru sebenarnya lebih kurang jumpa brother Caprice, Prince kan. Dan saya lihat sejak 3 tahun COVID-19 ni, saya pun jumpa ramai kawan-kawan baru. Bukan saja among the Muslim, among the Christian, among the Buddhist yang realize agenda-agenda jahat ni. Jadi selain daripada mereka juga mahu ke depan untuk bawa atau mencelikkan masyarakat ni, mereka juga buat tempat-tempat rumah selamat, safe house di banyak tempat di luar bandar ni. So alhamdulillah, maknanya gerakan tu ada. Gerakan tu ada. Dan kita juga meletak kawan-kawan kita, saya pun cubalah berbaik dengan kawan dalam agensi kerajaan dan sebagainya. Mana kalau berlakunya kadang-kadang yang bahaya pada negara, sekurang-kurangnya kita masih ada harapan untuk pertahankan negara kita ni. Itu satulah. Dan kedua juga saya nampak alhamdulillah, we all actually want to seeking the truth. That's very important. It's not just about benda yang betul. Dulu kat air belajar undang-undang nampak benda tu yang false betul. Tapi betul tu pun sebenarnya tak betul. Sebab it's not the truth. Jadi, so kita kenal sebenarnya nampak we want to stand for the truth. Regardless sama ada dia boleh menyebabkan kerosakan pada diri kita, mengancam diri kita berani nak bercakap ni secara open. Saya rasa ini cukup baik. Kita dapat mencelikkan ramai orang, insya-Allah. Dan juga saya ingat kita nak invite juga nanti pada hari Jumaat ni, kita nak hantar mesej yang tegas pada US Embassy, kepada kerajaan US lepas main Jumaat pukul 3 petang ni. Saya nampak kalau boleh kita bersamalah untuk
This is for IHR?
Yes, basically kebanyakan dalam isu Gaza ni, banyak orang melihat pada satu sudut area saja, isu Gaza dan Israel. Mereka tidak nampak bahawa isu ni juga berkaitan juga US bukan saja menyokong the State of Israel, tetapi juga menyokong WHO dengan World Economic Forum melalui pandemik dengan pindaan ni.
Somebody was considered the hero of the pandemic.
Correct.
But every time I call him out, look, tactically wrong. The data is against you. Don't lock down. Don't force people to take the vaccine. Don't buy that much and waste 500 million ringgit.
Yo, can we open Google now? Is the head of WHO? I mean, like the organization. Was it built from that family? Apa the family the?
No. Basically, they actually working towards supporting WHO.
Okay.
WHO.
That family yang family
Rockefeller tu is one of the major creating this allopathic or the synthetic drugs. Is it? In
Petropharma.
Petropharma, all that. Yeah.
Correct. So would they really for them to be the what to be in support of Israel? Right? People know the Rothschild family funded the creation of Israel. I don't know if you know this. You know this?
Yes, of
You
course.
guys Google this.
Balfour sent a
Declaration.
letter 1917 letter directly sent to Rothschild.
There you go,
What do you
guys.
expect?
Kalau korang tak percaya, Google this now. The Rothschild family, which is the Freemason family, actually funded the creation of Israel.
Yeah, they buy a lot of land. They buy a lot of land in Israel at that time.
Correct, and this is the same Freemason family. I might get shot tomorrow for this. This is the same family
Say it.
yang terlibat dalam access to WHO. You know what I mean? Vaccine, Pfizer.
Yeah.
Yo, A to Z lah senang cerita. And when I heard this speech, WHO was a victim. My hair at the back got tingling lah. For me,
Macam Prince kata lah, simbol dia simbol ular.
It's called the New World Order for a reason.
we might have to cut this part off lah. If we just this might be too deep for me too. I might be reaching too deep for that one. You know what I mean? Bahaya lah. Tapi apa? This is the reality that we live in today. You know, WHO nak nampak macam baik sangat, tapi based on this, IHR, based on the IHR movement, dia memang macam nak control dunia. This is the new world order. So how is these people suddenly the good guys when they're gonna bypass our king, our prime minister? You know, it makes no sense.
I can ask I just wonder question. Okay, who was that guy yang brought the New World Order masuk Malaysia?
I don't know. Siapa?
You guys know?
What do you mean by
Careful
with the word.
Careful what you put there.
you bergurau ke?
No, we don't know.
Oh, okay. Can I say his name or no?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Cat will decide whether you can't see the
If it's censored, then that means you couldn't say it, but say it.
Okay. So the man yang brought the New World Order, he gave out a speech in 2015. You know who it is?
You see, that's why No. Okay. I bila I go into a deep over this riba thing, you know, and when thinking about why the last 10 verses in the Quran saying about Allah and Rasul declare war against people who take riba, and whoever took riba cannot stand still, like being charmed by the devil. So dua ayat ni very important. Kenapa? It's very serious because Allah tak berperang dengan orang kafir. Allah tak berperang dengan orang munafik. Allah berperang dengan rasanya orang yang ambil riba. You see? So bila I trace benda tu, dia kata riba ni maknanya kalau paling kecil riba seperti main dengan mak kamu sendiri, berdosa dia seperti 36 kali zina, dan juga menyaksikan dokumen pun sama juga dosa dia. So I start thinking about this subject in detail, you see?
Okay.
And then bila I tengok this guy ni, yang sebut pasal New World Order ni, I was against him many time, tapi kawan-kawan I dalam group scholar ni kata, Ahmad, you kena sangka baik lah dengan PM kita ni, dia kan.
The current?
No, dah berhenti lah. Masih hidup lah lagi ni. So I pula berapa kali I Kawan I kata you kena sangka baik lah, because dia pernah sebut kena pakai gold and dinner. The last jadi PM, dia kata kena pergi kat Japan bincang pasal benda yang sama. I kata okay, dia boleh bincang, tapi kenapa dia tak nationalize the bank in our country? He got all the time, he got know all the subject. Few months back, for my first time I jumpa dia dekat Putrajaya. I ada 10 orang kumpulan Melayu akhir zaman lah kononnya. We jumpa dia.
Jumpa siapa?
Jumpa orang yang dia nak cakap tu lah, yang masih hidup lagi ni. Because dia memang kepala Freemason kat sini. So dia pun belaga dengan dia pun belaga dengan Anwar. Dia pun belaga dengan Anwar. Jadi pasal dua-dua nak.
Tuan dah jumpa the kepala ahli Freemason.
So I jumpa dia for my first time, because ada peluang jumpa tu. I bincang dengan dia mula-mula. Talk about the riba many time, tapi dia bagi dia punya reason ialah sebab perkauman. I kata asal dia ni masih perkauman, punca pasal Cina. Tapi bila I sebut pasal riba tu, dia respon. Tapi I pergi kat bilik tu, gambar dekat bilik tu, gambar the 300 council.
What is that?
Partly of the people yang control the world, apart from the state, yang jaga ni raja-raja ke apa yang nama termasuk Raja Brunei.
Oh my god.
Gambar dia pun ada.
Hardcore.
I boleh tengok gambar dia kan.
I won't say his name.
Yeah,
I won't say his name.
Yeah,
Okay, but isn't he the one yang lawan IMF?
No.
IMF wanted to.
No, okay.
IMF ni macam nak along.
Okay, pasal IMF ni,
IMF ni dulu kan nak bagi duit kepada Malaysia. Tapi this guy for IMF.
Dia stop IMF pula. I masa
Jauh
2005.
betul daripada IHR.
I masa 2005. I first time masuk politik, I masuk keadilan. I mula tak nak masuk pun.
Episode 2 tadi.
Tapi ramai orang, adalah orang ajak I masuk ni. I duk fikir masa tu, yang seko tu pun bapak segala darjah juga. Yang lagi satu ni pula nak ikut IMF. Dua-dua ni pun sama juga. Why I should join even parti kadat or masuk parti yang sedia ada ni? I'm very apolitical. Tapi bila I join tu, sebab dia masa tu bila I pergi tu, dia nak buka tu, I tengok semua perempuan, ada 40 orang. I kata tak ada seorang lelaki pun ni dah. For the reason I join lah parti tu. Tapi later I bergaduh dengan Anwar ni. Sampai dia pecah I, dia tuduh I pengkhianat kan 2016.
Oh no,
dia nak dengar apa, because I pun nak saman dia dulu masa tu, tapi lepas tu dia masuk penjara balik lah. So I kata mungkin kafarah dekat dia.
Salam Madani. We are Salam Madani. I'm not involved.
Oh boy.
In fact group dia pun yang disbat I punya WhatsApp number pun. You see, lepas I bertanding kat Sungai Buloh tu,
that's another one more. Sungai Buloh.
I duk kejar KJ lah masa tu, nak kan, pegang cekup dia dekat masjid tu, nak kan, tapi dia lari lah. So I duk WhatsApp lah dengan grup Madani ni. I think they are not comfortable, nak kan. So for the first time, hanya WhatsApp pun kena disbat. For many years, nama I nama yang sama je, nombor phone dengan WhatsApp. Sekarang ni nombor phone lain, nombor WhatsApp lain sekarang ni.
I pun sama.
Oh
wow.
Kau ban on WhatsApp, ban on Meta.
So tak sangka dia part of the council members juga, 300 council tu.
So he is the kepala.
Ya, sebab tu lah.
Confirm.
I think all that drama of the IMF and everything is all,
sebab
is
dia
all
dulu,
a show.
dia pun dulu daripada awal pun belajar kat Singapura.
Oh no.
So I nampak mungkin dia being recruit kat situ.
In that time, we're talking about in that era.
Ya, in era pun the first prime minister apa ni, Singapura siapa? Bukan Freemason. Bukan The Jew. Siapa nama dia? Nama dia orang putih tu. He's a Jew apa? The first prime minister kat Singapura tu.
Really?
Siapa nama ada, tak ingat nama dia. He's a Jewish juga.
What? First Prime Minister of
Singapura tu.
Yeah.
Ingat saya nama tu.
We're going to drift somewhere.
Kita dah side track banyak dah.
No, but it's all related.
Yeah, it is related.
I just gotta say one thing. Cuma everything.
I mean, sorry, Lee Kuan Yew. Lee Kuan Yew was the first, right? Yeah. Oh my God. Lee Kuan Yew was the first. He was not a.
Tak ada sesuatu, dia je kan, I think.
He was a Jew.
No.
Bukan Lee Kuan Yew. Ada orang putih tu.
So they're going to ban us going Singapore now.
Tapi seriously, alright, macam it all began with this one man yang brought all this into the country, yo. And then ada tak lama after that ke apa kan, he became the prime minister. Yeah. It's insane. He brought the new world order masuk Malaysia. Tak lama tu he became the prime minister again.
Oh, and then that guy was a doctor.
Not Dr. Bal lah.
The real doctor. Man. Doctor? I mean, the person that we talked to just now was also involved in the medicine world.
There we go.
I think if you are in power, you have no choice to a certain extent. I mean, you have to pick a side. I mean, a country like Malaysia is so small. Anyone can crush us. You see at this position. Now it's Gaza and the Palestinians against the Zionist regime.
Yeah.
On the other side, nobody's talking about Ukraine and Russia already. Gone, smoked.
Correct.
Russia is just like all the way through winter. We'll bring Santa to Ukraine soon.
Correct.
On the other side, we have the South China Sea. China against Taiwan, and you see the entry, and Philippines also worried. With all what's happening here. So the geopolitical situation is really havoc everywhere, and based on that, I don't think that shit's gonna go through. Because they're kicking it down the road. Because patutnya hujung bulan November ni dia patut dah ada agreement dah.
So no one has voted yet, right? So that was.
See, they don't need to vote. What happens is this working group buat paperwork ni semua. Lepas tu, okay, ni dah final working group buat persetujuan. Semua akan pergi kepada next year punya World Health Assembly in Geneva and say, okay, look, this is the document that we have already worked on.
Sign it.
Siapa tak setuju, angkat tangan ataupun vote. Maka dua orang mungkin tak setuju. Mungkin you get some veto nation countries say, no, we don't agree still. The others pass the bill. So then they say, okay, the new amendment is adopted. Habis. That's how it's going to be. That's how the voting. It's not like going to vote anything. So sekarang ni masa dalam proses the working community, this is where we as part of the working community kena stand up. At least, walaupun kita bising-bising, and thankfully DG baru took note of it, Menteri Kesihatan took note of it after months. I think setahun. Now it's hitting the boiling point. They made this. Okay, look, we gonna be make sure, because trust me, kalau I Menteri Kesihatan pun, I've got no time to do this, to read all of this thing. I'm gonna get advisors. It's just sekarang ni advisors ni sekarang ni for the state or for the deep state. Itu je masalah. Or they ada kepentingan, macam I bagi tahu. They want to be in power. Dapat pension ni, mai gaji 50,000, kerja kat sini, ambil director dekat sini, ambil director kat sana. Tapi tak kisah whether they wasted purchasing thing, cost lockdown, ambil duit rakyat punya, KWSP punya duit keluar. They don't care, because end of the day it's all about that.
Tapi ini kadang kita zaman riba ini macam kata lah kan, money nak kan control the world today.
It's like, you know, sometimes even with this issue, right, how many people are trying to take opportunity? There are so opportunities, even though like certain treatments doesn't work, they say like, oh, boleh bekam lah, boleh keluarkan vaksin. Tak boleh. So a lot of things, but then you see, they will slap you and say, oh, no, that is rawatan sunnah. You don't talk science now. You know what? Do whatever you please.
Wow.
A lot of things like that. And then if you see that what he mentioned, that they use the opportunity of the pandemic, never let something this disastrous go to waste for them. They managed to lock down, they managed to give tenders, they managed to give contracts. All of that went out. The public suffered.
Correct.
Public yang suffered teruk masa tu. Tapi sekarang they are still running scot free. They are still coming on TV, they're coming on radio, they're getting award here, they're getting award here.
Let's be honest, kat Malaysia ni, money is king. Right? You with money, you can get away with almost.
So again, if we're gonna go out there to save yang 90% ni pun, which is bagi saya macam sheep mentality, they still think the shepherd is going to save them.
Correct.
But they forgot that the sheep always end at the slaughterhouse.